Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Green Chat. I am Stephanie Gluchacki and I am coming to you with my ghost today. And in spirit of Halloween, I have Katie in the background who's going to be participating with me as my co-host. She'll be unseen in the background, but populating comments to support the exciting topic that we're going to talk to you about today, and that's our new referral program, a way that you can earn money by referring people to CanaCare Docs or Relax Clarity, people who are seeking alternative treatments for achieving their healthcare goals. So really exciting topic ahead. I want to dive in first just to talk a little bit about COVID. Certainly, it doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. In fact, as you look around, numbers seem to be climbing again, which is certainly very concerning. We're heading into cold and flu season. We're heading into, of course, the cold, the winter, where more people typically get sick anyway. That combined, of course, with the threat and the fears surrounding COVID-19 just really make it difficult for people to feel comfortable venturing out into the world, particularly those who are immunocompromised. So I do want to remind everyone that CanaCare Docs and Relaxed Clarity are certainly still operating in a virtual capacity through telemedicine. So if in fact you or someone you know are seeking your medical card, you can still do so safely and compliantly, of course, through CanaCare Docs or Relaxed Clarity by way of telemedicine. So we've had this telemedicine platform going now since the beginning of COVID, and in some states, even prior to that, as it was allowed by regulation. So we feel very confident that the process is simple and smooth for you and certainly can be done from the comfort, safety, and privacy of your own home. So I encourage you to visit the websites of CanaCare Docs, Relaxed Clarity, and Medival clinics to go ahead and book your appointment right online and go ahead and get that coordinated. So no time needed to be wasted on that. I want to touch upon another issue as well. Here in Massachusetts, specifically, at the start of COVID, the numbers, unfortunately, were so high. There were some challenges for those who were seeking cannabis. Obviously, Massachusetts is an adult use state. So while there is a medical program existing alongside of that adult use program, some people felt there wasn't a need any longer to obtain their medical card. And what happened was, at the start of COVID in Massachusetts, specifically, the recreational dispensaries, they were forced to shut down as a safety precaution for a number of reasons. The state felt it was just not safe to keep those adult use dispensaries open. And many people who either weren't ever medical cannabis patients or perhaps felt that they didn't need to continue to be a medical cannabis patient in an adult use state, they found themselves without the ability to access what they needed at that time. So we saw an influx of people seeking their medical cannabis card. So while I certainly am not here telling you that the recreational dispensaries are going to shut down, it's just something to pause and give some thought to. Are you now in a position where you're obtaining your cannabis through a recreational channel? And are you in a position to really, if it is for medicinal use, whether you have your card or not, are you now in a position to know how to safely and compliantly access your medicine in the unfortunate and certainly, unsuggested event that the recreational dispensaries were to shut down again as a result of an unfortunate substantial spike in COVID numbers? Again, not suggesting that that's going to happen. I'm just kind of looking at hindsight as 2020, whereas again, we found a number of people who found themselves without the ability to access cannabis. And many of those people were in fact medical cannabis patients who at one time just decided that they didn't need that card anymore. So just take pause, kind of think about that. Is that something that you're comfortable with, not being a medical cannabis patient, or if perhaps this is something that you really want to look at? Now's the time to do so. Halloween is around the corner. Halloween is this Saturday. So really looking different for Halloween. Many states' governors have issued various protocols for what Halloween should and shouldn't look like. Many states have suggested that parties are to be minimized in numbers, no more than 5 to your party. So it's really going to be interesting to see how COVID is impacting Halloween. One of the things that I've seen as I've browsed the various dispensaries' websites in different states is the fact that they're offering some Halloween quarantine specials. So I encourage you, if you are in fact a medical patient, look at your dispensaries, see if they are in fact offering some kind of Halloween special for you, as most people will likely be inside their home, tucked away, nice and safe. So definitely worth a trip to your local dispensary's website to kind of take a peek at that. Just kind of rolling along with the Halloween theme, I did go ahead and just picked a few different, for fun, a few different strains that I thought I would suggest that are Halloween themed in nature. So I just want to run, and I kind of picked one from each basket. I picked an indica, a hybrid, and a sativa. I'm not advocating for any of these. I'm just suggesting, based on their Halloween themed names, that they might be something new that you might want to look into. Perhaps they might fit your needs as far as what you're looking to achieve on a healthcare level. But nonetheless, it's just fun to talk about them. So the first is Monster Cookies. So that definitely has a Halloween themed name. And just a quick synopsis of the strain. It's referred to as a nighttime strain and is deeply relaxing in both mind and body. So if you find yourself on Halloween, perhaps you worked the day, perhaps your aches and pains from bringing your kids out trick-or-treating, if in fact that's what you were able to do, and you just need something, it's the end of the night, you want to settle down, that's a Halloween-themed strain suggestion for you. Of course, the next strain, Frankenstein, definitely a Halloween-themed strain. The movie, perhaps you can have the movie on in the background. Your Frankenstein strain designation is an indica-forward hybrid. So it's a hybrid, but tipping more toward the indica side. And its effects vary from deep relaxation and muffled cognition almost to a springy euphoria that's gently energetic. So you're going to get kind of the balance of both the indica and the sativa side. And my last just quick pick for a Halloween themed strain is Ghost Train Haze. And that's definitely a boisterous sativa. So there's going to be a lot of energy from that one. So again, not suggesting those. Really check with your healthcare, your cannabis healthcare provider to ensure that those strains in fact match the healthcare goals you're trying to achieve. Again, they were just chosen specifically to kind of play along with the Halloween theme. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of why you're here tuning in today. And that's to talk about our referral program. Who doesn't love an extra source of income? I know I would never turn down extra money. And I'm sure most people, especially if you're in a position where you face job loss or job reduction as a result of COVID, there's streams of revenue that you can look to perhaps add back in, which you might have lost. Or if you're looking ahead and saying, well, I'm anticipating doing some spending for the holiday, and it would be nice to know that after the holiday is over, I have some kind of back revenue coming in just by talking about sending patients to CannaCare Docs or Relaxed Clarity. So I'm going to get into how we do that. And Katie, I thank you for actually talking about populating in the comments how this is going to happen. I also want to look up at some of the questions, which I'll get to momentarily. So the referral program. So the referral program actually pays you cash for referring family, friends, anyone you may know to get their medical card with CannaCare Docs. It's that easy. You refer a friend, they're a new patient, they come through, they book their appointment, they go through with their appointment, they go through the process. Guess what? You just made money just by doing that. Well, how does that happen? So our program is going to provide you with customized link. So you're going to get a link that's specific to you. So your link that you share is going to directly tie anyone that you refer to CannaCare Docs or Relaxed Clarity back to you, so that you're going to be able to have a stream of income just by sharing that link and by having that link actually connected to an appointment. So you'll be able to send that link through social media. You'll be able to send it via text. You'll be able to share a QR code. So we'll dive into that a little bit deeper, but there's a number of ways that you can actually communicate your link to friends, family, anyone you want to talk about and refer to the program. We're going to teach you how to do that. And now here's the fun part. So for every successfully completed appointment, and by successfully completed, meaning a person has booked their appointment, and on the day of the appointment, they have gone through the process, they paid their certification, they went through the process, and they were completed, you're going to earn $10. It's as easy as that. So word of mouth, this specific community, I know a lot of people belong to many groups that they talk about cannabis, they talk about their own personal experiences. Perhaps you are a grower and you have a number of people in your group and you want to go ahead and share, you want to share the opportunity to earn some referrals and you want to share this information with people, you can go ahead and share your link. All right, couple of questions we'll go through. Who can participate in the program? Who can participate in the referral program? Well, anyone. It's as easy as that. Anyone can participate. If you've worked with us in any capacity, if you're a patient, former patient, current patient, you're a partner, you're an employee, you're a close friend of an employee, you just happen to be watching this particular live segment, you just happen to learn about it by way of seeing someone else refer, we'd love for you to apply to become a partner. And there is a small application process, which is super, super simple. I did it myself and it took me just a couple of minutes, the actual entry of information. And really within it was almost instantaneously, I was approved and I was able to access my link to go ahead and share. So as part of this application process, you'll be communicated with information necessary to be successful. So you'll get access to your link. You'll also have access to a dashboard whereby you can actually see your progress. So let's say, for example, you have your link now and you go ahead and you happen to be someone who spends a good deal of time on social media. Perhaps you're sitting there at night and you're kind of scrolling through and you decide you want to post, hey friends, guess what? Looking for a medical card? I have a place that you can go and achieve that. So you post on social media your link and you say, friends, if you're looking to go ahead and seek out a medical card, use this link and go ahead and book your appointment and go through with your appointment. So now a couple of goals are being accomplished. Number one, you're creating an additional revenue stream for yourself. And number two, more importantly, you're helping a friend, a family member, or someone you don't even know gain legal and compliant access to their medical card so that they can, in fact, head into medical dispensaries in order to choose strains that help them achieve their healthcare goals. So there's really two sides to that. One is certainly internal for you to be able to benefit from doing this. And then, of course, on the other side, aiding patients or potential patients, I should say, in achieving their healthcare goals. So let's talk about the logistics a little bit. Sounds simple? Yeah, it really is. So how do I join? How does that happen? So it's simple. You go to canacaredocs.com/affiliate program, or easier, canacaredocs.com under the resources tab, which is at the top. You're just going to click apply now. There's a little bit of information that you populate in there, and then you'll be directed to our referral program partner, Impact. So you'll see a name, Impact, and you'll fill out that basic information about yourself. You'll set up your username, create your password. And of course, as with anything, there's always just some legal terms that you have to agree to. So you'll agree to those terms and conditions. Feel free to read through them. It's probably important that you do. And then our referral manager will go ahead and review your application. Once you're approved, you will then receive instructions, including your link, to be able to start promoting Canacare Docs. So again, very easy process, very straightforward. Again, as I said, for me, it was very, very instantaneous. I applied, and just as quickly as that, I was able to receive my link and really just start sharing that with everyone I knew. Okay, so now let's say you're done that. What happens next? Where do I go next? So again, when your application is approved, you'll be directed to your dashboard. And this is, in fact, your dashboard. You will have transparency into the number of times that your post or your link may have been clicked on or used. And you'll be able to track the dollars earned based on appointments. So you'll see the appointments that have been the number of appointments that are potential based on who's scheduled, and of course, the number of appointments that have actually completed, which then pushes your $10 into the pipeline for payment. So you'll actually be able to budget accordingly, knowing that you have a stream of revenue coming in just by way of referring people seeking access to medical cannabis by way of CannaCare Docs. So really that simple and that easy. So again, I want to talk about some suggestions. We want you to be successful with this program. We want you to be able to add some additional revenue streams to your own incomes. So again, the link can be shared across all relevant platforms, social media. It can be emailed. So if you have a number of people in your email contact list that you want to quickly just share this information with, and perhaps start creating some referrals, email the link. You can text it. And again, you can send that to family, to friends, anyone that you might know who may be interested in becoming a new patient. Really, sky's the limit. It's up to you how much or how little work you want to put into this. I will go into a few success stories for people who have had immediate success with the program. I'll talk about that in just a bit. So again, let's reinforce, how do I share? Where do I share? How do I improve my chances of success? Share it with your social media network. Most everyone now has a Facebook platform. Go ahead and just, populate a post. Hey, if you're looking for a medical card, this is a great place to go. Click on this link and go ahead and book your appointment. It's really that easy. We make it very easy for you and very easy for the person that you're referring to connect with us, to be able to book their appointment and move forward through the process. If allowed, you can share it with groups that you might belong to. So there are certain rules, obviously, for every group that exists out there. Some do not allow advertising, so check with your group's rules. If it's just more of an informal group with a collective of friends, or perhaps people who are just connoisseurs or growers or whatever the case may be, share that link. Share that link. It'll increase your odds and your chances, certainly, of gaining referrals by way of more shares and more exposure to your link. Again, share your QR code with friends and with family. So there are just a number of ways that you can get your link out there. So how do I get my commission? That's probably the bigger piece. So you see it in your dashboard. You see you have a number of dollars coming to you. How do you get it? How does that happen? So you'll receive, again, $10 for every new patient who has successfully completed their appointment. So keep in mind, you might refer someone, but their appointment might not be scheduled for another month. So until that appointment is actually successfully completed, the clock really doesn't start ticking. So the payouts are available between 45 to 60 days after that new patient appointment has been completed. So this is why it's really great to start that pipeline now. Start referring now and keep referring so that you'll always have a steady stream of referrals coming through your pipeline. And again, you have complete visibility into that pipeline by way of your dashboard. So you'll have total control over that. And again, you can be as successful or as passive with this as you really want to or need to be. I think for some, the more they see their dashboard numbers starting to increase, it seems to be that they start to create a little bit more exposure for their links because they really see it successfully working. Your funds can be deposited to your bank or PayPal account once they become available. So again, really start getting your link out there so you can start a stream of bookings for people that you know, referrals for them. So that way, as soon as those bookings are complete, you can go ahead and see that $10 populated in your dashboard. And again, complete transparency, you'll have that available. So I do want to share just a couple of success stories that we've had. We had, and obviously for sake of privacy, we'll keep their last names private, but we had a gentleman who signed up named Robert, and he has successfully referred 9 patients in 1 week for a total of potential total of $90 earned. So he referred his link. He had 9 people that he knew who said, yes, I'd love to become a new patient of CannaCare Docs. They went on and they went and booked their appointment. So now Robert knows that he has a number of people who are in the pipeline to get their appointments done. And once those appointments are done, he'll be paid $10 for each of those appointments. So that's a great pipeline. to be able to start generating. We had someone named Sunshine who had successfully referred 4 patients on the first day she signed up. So Sunshine got her link and she just went to town. She just shared her link everywhere. And in her first day, she had 4 people book appointments just through her direct link. So it works. We had one of our own employees, Corinne. Corinne, if you're watching, you're certainly a success story with the organization. You've already had 4 patients signing up. And I believe all 4 of your referrals have actually conducted their appointments as well. So I will tell you, for those who really take advantage of this referral program, it works. And there's a possibility to generate really as much income as you're able to connect new patients with CannaCure docs. So it's a great opportunity for anyone who's watching, anyone who really just believes in the power of cannabis as medicine. So definitely go on, and I believe Katie populated that information. Go ahead and go on and start the process. Really, just create that quick application. I know Katie's in the background. She actually is one of the managers of the program who actually processes and approves those applications, and she's very quick to do so. So that's pretty exciting. And I apologize, with all this talking, I wasn't able to keep up with the number of comments and questions that were coming through. Certainly, we will have those questions answered. So are we going to be doing a veterans MMJ card event as we've done in the past? So I believe you might be referring to a day set aside where there are free certifications. There won't be a specific day for that. What we've done is partner with specific veterans groups, and those groups actually coordinate with veterans in need to be able to coordinate with us as an organization to ensure that they're able to receive their cards. So a specific event, no, but yes, we still continue to honor our veterans discount, as well as the fact that we partner with various veterans organizations throughout our operating area to ensure that any veteran who is unable to financially afford their certification is able to receive some aid or have their fee waived. So that's done through your local veterans group. How much is a license? That's a great question. So that varies based on the specific state you are seeking certification in. If you go to our website and you actually click, when you're booking an appointment, you can click on the state. It'll list the specific pricing there. And again, that depends on your state and whether or not you're a new or a renewing patient. Let's see, where is some locations in Maine by Augusta? Oh, actually, Karen, we can do telemedicine. So if anyone in the entire state of Maine is seeking a certification, then just connect with us. You can go right online and book your appointment. And regardless of where you are in Maine, we can connect with you and offer that certification service by way of telemedicine. So you don't even have to leave your home. We can do it right from the comfort of your own home. You'll connect with our provider virtually, and we'll go through the same process as if you were sitting in the office directly across from Melissa, who is our amazing nurse practitioner in Maine. So let's see if we have any other questions here. Firearms, federal, and a medical marijuana card. I'm going to defer you to your specific municipality. There are municipalities where they will work with a cannabis patient. They do recognize that a medical cannabis patient is in fact that. There are other states, other municipalities that will absolutely not even consider the two. So unfortunately, because of the fact that cannabis at the federal level is still classified the way it is, we do have that hurdle to overcome. But I do know of specific municipalities that will, when you present your situation and your medical card, they will go ahead and aid you in obtaining that the firearms license. But again, that is something you would need to discuss with your local municipality. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I see that's a huge deal. Yes, there's definitely, Lay, I think you're suggesting, forgive me, I can't see there. Yes, so I don't know if you're referring to the program itself. I would hope you're referring to the program itself, because there's definitely an opportunity. Many people are in tight groups with other cannabis users, and perhaps within those groups you can share the benefits of becoming a medical cannabis patient. And again, by way of the referral program, if in fact those patients, or excuse me, those people convert to becoming patients through CannaCare Docs, you're able to earn additional referral cash by doing so. Okay, we're coming upon the end of our time here, so we will go back and comb through any questions that weren't answered. And I do want to remind everyone, Katie, I believe, has populated the website, CannaCareDocs.com, affiliate-program. Head over there, begin your process, just go get it done. Even if you're not thinking about who you can share it with, just get this process out of the way so that you can obtain your link. Because I guarantee you, you'll find yourself in a conversation with someone who might be interested in becoming a patient, and then you'll have that aha moment. You'll say, I know how you can become a cannabis patient. Let me go ahead and give you my link. You can connect right through this link, and on the back end, you'll be earning some dollars for having done so. So just a great opportunity here. If you have any questions, Katie, if you could populate the email address to connect with someone who can answer any further questions, I would appreciate that. But again, we're at the end of our time here. So looking ahead, I want to wish everyone a very safe and happy Halloween, however you are choosing to spend the day. Be safe. Do whatever it is that keeps you safe, whether you choose to stay home in the privacy of your own home, in the comfort of your own home. If you are able to go to a party, make sure that you're taking whatever necessary precautions are necessary to keep you safe. If in fact you are just staying home or taking kids trick-or-treating, whatever you do, enjoy yourselves, stay safe. And really just enjoy the day. Try to keep that sense of normalcy. For me, Halloween is a really, really fun. Your Halloween is a really fun time of year for me. I know most people enjoy it, so by all means, do that. So our thank yous really quickly. Certainly, thank you to Katie in the background who has just been typing away to give us all of the necessary information to help you learn how you can start to earn some referral dollars. And I'd like to thank, of course, the CannaCare Docs organization, Relaxed Clarity, MedEval Clinics, who are all cannabis certification clinics across the United States who are participating in this program. And thank you to Eric B. Media, who this fun studio has been made available by. And lastly, of course, thank you to you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your great questions. Thank you for your future connection to our referral program. We certainly hope that this information has allowed you to know how to begin to become successful in this process. So again, stay safe, everyone, and take care. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.